South Korea's constitutional order has been severely threatened. The National Assembly has passed an impeachment motion against the acting president and Prime Minister Han Duck-soo. This is not just a political attack on an individual. It's a dangerous president that undermines the rule of law just for the sake of political ambition. Where is this country headed? Let's break it all down. This impeachment motion was led by the Democratic Party, claiming that acting President Han Duck-soo's refusal to appoint a constitutional court judge was a violation of a constitutional order. But is this justification legitimate? Han explained that his decision was based on protecting the political neutrality of the constitutional court, a decision that aligns with the principles and the independence of the judiciary. Despite this, the Democratic Party pushed forward with the motion, and today it passed with unanimous approval from 192 legislators present. This impeachment is a blatant abuse of power from the Democratic Party. It's a decision driven not by law or principles, but by emotions and a hunger for political dominance. With the motion being passed, Han Duck-soo has been immediately suspended from his duties. In his place, Finance Minister will temporarily take on the role of acting president. This raises some serious concerns. How can a minister responsible for economic affairs also manage critical issues like foreign policy and national security? South Korea is already facing internal and external challenges. At a time when strong leadership is needed to navigate the current crisis, the sudden shift creates instability that could have far-reaching consequences. Is this really a decision made for the people, or is it a reckless gamble for political gain? The opposition party, People Power Party, or PPP, has condemned this impeachment as a destruction of constitutional order. The PPP argues that impeaching an acting president requires the same quorum as impeaching the president, 200 votes. However, the Democratic Party proceeded with the vote based on the quorum for the Prime Minister, 151 votes. This decision has stripped the National Assembly of its legitimacy. The PPP has labeled this motion as invalid and has vowed to hold the Speaker of the National Assembly accountable. Shouldn't the National Assembly prioritize upholding the rule of law for the people? This motion will go down in history as a political maneuver that gravely damages South Korea's democracy and constitution. Now the motion goes to the Constitutional Court. The court will deliberate and decide on the impeachment within 180 days. This ruling will not only determine Han Duck-soo's fate, but also test whether South Korea can uphold the rule of law in the face of political pressure. But can we trust that the court will remain impartial? Given the actions we've seen so far, can we be confident that the Democratic Party won't exert political influence in the court? The rule of law must prevail. This case is not just about one individual. It's about safeguarding the very foundation of South Korea's democracy and constitution. I believe this motion is a very dangerous decision that threatens the rule of law and democracy. What do you think?